Welcome to another Dino Nuggies game, where the Dino Nuggies have been in a slump. They haven't won in a couple games. Things are changing. We caught up with Coach Gerd to see what his ideas are.
Okay, so we've been working a 1-2-1 system all year. We're going to flip to an 8-4-3. So we're going to just basically overwhelm them with numbers. It's really confusing because the 8-4-3, we've actually got 15 people on the ice instead of what we're supposed to have at 4. So we think we're really going to confuse the other team and probably dominate them all game.
Sounds good. It's a little unorthodox, but you know, I trust the coach here. He knows what he's talking about.
The kids, you yell at them and everything?
Before the game, we had to watch for the shortstop, and they just let the shortstop play the game the whole time.
So unfortunately, the refs did not allow the 8-4-3, and we're back to a 4-on-4 format. But you know, Gerd sometimes has a few ideas, pushes the edges, but we'll see what happens now. So we got Team Giguere is in white, Dino Nuggies in red. They've played a few times before. I think that Nuggies have won both games, but Giguere is a strong team, so we'll see what happens. Alright, here's Smith with the puck. Passes it over to Gerd. Gerd back to Smith. Smith bounces her off the boards. And Team Giguere steals it back. Taylor with the pass up to Giguere. Giguere passes back to Gordonier, dumps it in deep. And there's a little bit of a wrestle for it in the corner. Oh, Giguere has it right in front, gets a shot. Koss with the save. So, testing out Koss already with it in close. He comes up with a big save. I think that's the key. It's going to be the key to this game is some good goaltending. There we go. Nice shot. Good positioning right there to stop anything coming at the net. Now, here comes Team Giguere trying to get out of their zone. And they made it to center here, but stopped up by the Nugs. Here's Harris with it. In his own zone. He goes around, he's got a little speed here. Comes across the blue line. Gets a shot. Oh, and he scores just under the glove of Fleming, which that was a shock for him. Look at it. Fleming just, what the heck happened there? Usually he's got that one, but that's okay. They know he's a good goaltender. It's going to be tough to score on him. That was a lucky one. Chalk it up as lucky. And here they're offside there, the Nuggies. So Team Giguere is going to get possession. They're going to come down the ice here. Long pass up to center. And here comes Taylor across the line. Tries to make a move. Now here, interesting combo with Sam and Elliott. We've seen them before. They work really well together. They've played on the same line a couple years ago, and a lot of stuff like this. A lot of nice passes and goals, so we'll see how they do on defense together. Taylor, trying to get around everyone, passes out front. Makes it all the way back to his own zone, though. So far, Team Giguere has put a lot of pressure on, the Dino Nuggies, but they get a nice shot, but there's Fleming's big glove to grab that. Now McNeil has it. He's coming across center. Oh, he gets across the line and gets it in pretty deep here. Now the puck's way behind the net. Smith's going to pick it up. There's a big old long pass to Hamilton. And then it's shot right back into Dino Nuggies zone. Now Smith with it again. Oh, he loses it there to Taylor, who has it and takes a shot. But nice big glove save. Look at these glove saves here. Just a nice one there by Fleming. And at the other end, nice glover by Koss. So goaltending already making a big difference here. Now let's see what else they can do. Here comes Gerd. Pushing his way down the ice here. He comes across the blue line. Comes in. He's going to come in close. Gets a shot, but Fleming's there to stop it. Now here comes Gordonier back the other way. He's looking up. Just a nice pass there. Oh, and there's a bit of a hit, but Harris falls over. Now it's Dino Nuggies zone. Aldridge is going to come back with it. He's coming down the ice. Gordonier's on him. He stops up. Pushes it in behind the net. But Dong gets it and flings it up the boards. Gordonier takes it. Passes it up. Now it's in the center, but it's dumped in deep. Dino Nuggies gonna have to start from their own end again. And it's gonna be Harris who passes it up. Now Hamilton's gonna have it in the corner here. And it looks like he gets knocked over, and Team Manning has the puck again. I mean Team Giguere. And Aldridge steals it from Giguere. Pushes it down the ice. Now McNeil has it. Kind of stolen away by Hamilton. They're all fighting for it there. In comes Benz. Falls over. Oh, but he comes up with it and then... Wow, this puck's going all over the place. Oh, here's Orr with it. He's got it across the line. McNeil gets in there and steals it from him. Benz keeps it in, just on side. Oh, makes some good moves. Goes around a few players. Passes over to Orr. Orr has it in the far corner. And Bodog steals it from him. Bodog with the big pass up to Giguere. Center. He's coming down the wing. Winds up, takes a slap shot. Flies off into the far side. Now it's down on the near boards here. I can't quite see who has it, but they're all battling for it. Now it comes out to center. Dong has a hold of it. Now Dong passes over to Donahue. Tips it back to Giguere. Comes in, gets a shot, and a big kick save there by Koss. Now Smith passes. Oh, look at this nice... Oh, big kick save there by Koss. Now there's Gerd coming down the ice with it. Comes across center. Now he's in. He's in the zone. Backhands are out front. Kavanagh off. Close to getting a rebound there. Now there's a race down the ice. Smith races down there and stops Giguere from getting a shot, but Giguere still has it in the corner. Rings it around the boards, back to the point. But actually looking back here, there's a really nice stick there by Gordonier who really pushed that puck out of harm's way, and then Smith raced down to stop Giguere. So a couple of good defensive plays there to keep the score close. Now Bodog trying to push it in deep. Now Smith has it, tries to go around Bodog and gets around him. Now he's coming down the ice. He comes around, he's got some room, goes to the backhand, it just misses the net. Now Kavanagh has it behind the net. Goes around, but it's poked away by Bodog, who pushes it over to McNeil. Now it's near the blue line and coming out. Now coming down the ice. Oh, and a nice try there by Dawson. He gets a shot. Right in close too, but Koss was there again. Now coming back down with some speed is Benz. He whips around a few people. Goes behind the net. Still has it in the corner. Look at him go with that puck. Woo! Oh, McNeil falls over there. I'm not sure what happened there. Now the puck's back to Kavanagh, who passes it out front. Benz just loses control of it. Pushes it back. He still has it. Oh, but there's going to be a call here. Penalty. Now look at, here's a good chance by Smith. Goes to the backhand and just misses the net. And on the other end, right in close, I think that's Dawson there. Got a nice chance. Now Benz on the penalty shot. Comes in on Fleming. Shoots low and gets it in. Right, finds the 5-hole there. Scores one for the Nuggies. Now here comes Giguere back down the ice with a little speed. His shot's blocked. He's got it behind the net though. Passes it back to the board. I mean, back to the point. And here's Dong with it. Dong pushes it over, but Benz gets a bit tangled up there as he pushes the puck out. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, here comes Taylor down the ice. Goes around the net. Looks out front. And Giguere just fanned on it there, but Dong takes a shot. Oh, it's tipped there right in front by Giguere. And oh, Koss is flopping all over the place, but he makes the save. Look at this. Dong with a good shot. Giguere tips it. Then it starts bouncing around behind Koss, but he makes the save. Well, that was a good one. Now here, another save there by Koss on Taylor. Oh, they're really peppering him with shots right now, aren't they? Oh, now Kavner has it. Passes back to Benz. They have a little room back there, so now here's Harris with it. Looks like they're going to get it out and down the ice. There's a pass up to Aldridge. He's going to race in the corner, but Dong beats him. Dong around the boards. It's stopped by Harris. He throws it in front. Kavner's right in front. Passes over to Aldridge. Oh, almost. Good chance, and now it's still out front. Kavner gets a good shot, but Fleming makes the save. Now it's back around the front, and Kavner still around the goal, trying to get that puck in the net. Now it's back to Smith, who passes over to Harris, who shoots. Oh, big save there by Fleming. And now Gordonier is going to come out with it. Look at right in close. Fleming makes the save. And here comes Gordonier. And actually, Smith and Gordonier played on the same line as with Gerd. And they had some good chemistry too. But here's Smith. Throws it out front. And Gordonier with a good shot. A lot of that. A lot of good shots by Gordonier. And a lot of good plays. It's a fun year. But Smith ends up stealing it from him. But now it's stolen back. But Smith ends up with it in the end, and there's a long pass up to Hamilton. And then Dong has it. Dong, nice pass to Donahue. Gets it in past the blue line, but the Dino Nuggies push it back out. And here comes Patry down the ice, makes a few moves, passes over to Hamilton, gets backhand just over the net. Now on the far side, Bodog pushes it out. It's Smith to Gerd. Gerd passes back to Smith just out of his reach. And Smith with the long pass over to Hamilton. Hamilton trips on the blue line. And the puck's thrown back down the ice. And Smith to Gerd. And Gerd up to Hamilton. But it's pushed back down. Oh, here comes McNeil with it. Gets across the line, goes around the side. Oh, he's coming in close, gets the backhand shot, but it bounces out. Now it's Taylor with it. Taylor behind the net, doing some spins. Oh, but it's stolen away by Gerd, who pushes it back to Bodog, who gets the backhand. Close to getting a good chance there. But the Dino Nuggies just at a sheer will, looks like, push it all the way down the other end of the rink. Now, a little pressure there on McNeil, but he ends up getting it out to Bodog. He passes it up to Giguere. Giguere going back and forth, trying to get it. Now, just want to give you a little tip how to help older people cheer. Got a lot of good fans out there. Back to the game, though, we got Harris coming back down with it. And there's a long pass over to Giguere, who's coming down the wing. He has it in the circle there, but loses it to Benz and Orr. Dino Nuggies having a hard time getting the puck out. Team Giguere just keep pounding it back in there. Deep. Somebody fell there. It's hard to see where the puck is, but now Taylor has it. Oh, but Cavender steals it from him. Gets it to Benz. Benz passes back to Harris, who does a long pass, tries to hit Orr way up at the blue line. Didn't quite make it, almost did though. Now Dong Gets the puck out. Now it's at center. Gordonier's gonna try to come in with it. As he's seen before, he could shoot it, and he does. He does a nice shot, but it's stopped by Koss. Big rebound lying there. Donnie, you just couldn't quite get it, and Harris did a good job of stopping him. Now here's Dong with it. In close, takes a backhander. And so let's take a look at that here. Big shot by Gordonier, and it's actually Kavanagh who does a great job of stopping Donahue from getting that rebound. And you don't see this often. Dong comes in, makes a few moves, goes to the backhand. That was close there. Good save by Koss. Now the Dino Nuggies are coming back with it. Oh, but they're stopped at center. And here comes Gordonier again. He already had that big shot. But he gets stopped by Harris this time. And here comes Aldridge. Aldridge makes it to center. He's across the blue line. He winds up, takes a shot, pushed to the side by Fleming. Now, back to the point here. Smith stands on it. He gets knocked over, but Aldridge has the puck now. Oh, nice pass right up front to Orr. He's all alone. Shoots! Scores! That was a little breakdown by Team Giguere, leaving... You don't want to leave Orr all alone right out front. He's scored a few this year, and he gets a just past Fleming there. Not much hope for Fleming, but... So the Dino Nuggies hitting the scoreboard again. Now McNeil coming down the other way. McNeil comes in. He's in close, takes a shot, but Koss saves that one. Gerd's gonna take the puck out of his zone and go down the ice. Now he's back. Thomas tries to stop him, but he goes around. He's right out front, gets a shot, but it bounces around. Now, oh, Patrick just misses the net right in close. Bodog's gonna have it in the corner now. Bodog, big pass up to Giguere, who has a little bit of room, but Smith races back there and steals it from him. He did that earlier too. Probably getting under the nerves of Giguere probably at this point. But Giguere comes in. Oh, drops it back to Bodog. Gets a weak shot right in front though. Now Giguere has it again. Giguere has good control of it. Passes it back to Bodog. And Bodog tries to slap it. Hits it and keeps it in. Oh, it's right at the line. Oh, but it's kept in. And Team Giguere is doing a great job of keeping it in the Dino Nuggies zone. Big pass back to Bodog again. He tries to slap her, but Patry gets a sticker in the way. Patry is holding up Taylor's stick, but the puck doesn't quite make it out. Now it's deep and Gerd has it. Gerd bounces it off the boards to Smith. Passes it up to Patry. Loses it. Now Taylor in close with it. He's going to go in the corner. And he still has it. He passes out front, but Smith grabs it just before it gets on Giguere's stick. That would be a big pass. Another pass. Here's Bodog with the slapper. Finally gets the good one. Koss makes a great save, and Gerd comes up with the rebound. Luckily, the Dino Nuggies finally get the puck out. Well, that was some good pressure by Team Giguere there. And the net's been knocked off, so... Look back at this shot by Bodog. And Giguere right in front again, almost tipped another one. Now, Team Giguere. Looks like, yeah, they have control of it. Here comes Gordonier. Passes it back. Oh, get to the line. Yeah, they're going to try and get it back in again. Now here's Hamilton with it. Thomas pushes it in. And here come the Dino Nugs. Oh, Kavanagh comes across the line and shoots! But I think it's hit a stick. Got flung off into the corner. That's Gordonier with it again. Gordonier coming down the ice. Tries to get around a few players. Oh, but he's tripped up there by Harris. And yeah, there's going to be a call on that. Look at Harris kind of gets his stick under Gordonier's skate. Can't really argue that one. Here comes Gordonier. Shoots! Oh, and big save by Koss. Oh, it's hard to tell sometimes because Gordon here has a quick shot. I thought, didn't see it go behind Koss, so Koss saved that one. Now the Dino Nuggies coming down. But Team Giguere pushes the puck back out. Feeling like Team Giguere is really wanting to win this one. And I guess trying really hard here. Is Gordon here with a nice pass, but intercepted by Harris. Now Kavanagh waiting. Now they're onside. He comes in with it. But again, stopped by Team Giguere. That's Dawson with it. He's looking out front. Passes around the boards. And McNeil with a long shot. Oh, and there's a rebound right in front. Dawson has it. But there's too many sticks in the way. He can't get a good shot away. There's a long pass up to Hamilton. So McNeil pokes his stick in there and knocks it into the corner. And Bodog's going to start the rush with it. Bounces it off the boards. Pushed down out and set. It's center. Patry with it. Here comes Patry. Oh, gets it knocked out of his grasp. Oh, here comes Taylor back down the ice. It's forced around to the outside. He's looking. Passes back to McNeil, who takes a long shot. Stopped by Koss. Rebound pushed out. And it's still kept in. Taylor has it. Makes some moves. Back, drops it back to McNeil again, who takes another shot, but Patry's stick gets in the way of that. Now Smith has it. Now Smith skating down the ice. Goes kind of around the net, gets a weird shot there. Almost fooled Fleming, but it's pushed behind the net. Now all the Team Giguere's down there trying to help out. And Gerd has it. Gerd passes over to Patry. And Donahue pressures him, gets the puck. Back down the ice. Now here's a big shot by McNeil. Nice save by Koss. I always like those big long shots. It's fun to watch. Alright. Now let's watch the Dino Nuggies here trying to get down and get some shots on the net. So Benz has it now. Benz is going beside. He goes to the backhand, goes around, and he gets stopped there by, look at this, right out in front, gets stopped by Fleming. Funny, sometimes you can just jump out from the side and get out front and get a shot. It's amazing. Oh, and here's a weak shot there. Harris gets it. He's behind his net. Passes up the boards. Here, Patry. Patry tries to push it out, but Dong is there. Stop it. Now the puck makes its way down the ice, and now Orr has it. He's coming in alone. Goes to the backhand, but he doesn't quite have enough room there, but it's thrown out front. Dong's there. Dong pushes it off to Thomas. Gets it out. Let's look at this. Orr comes in, had the backhander. Stopped by Fleming. Alright, let's start this second half here. The Team Giguere in control with the puck. Giguere comes in, takes a shot, and Koss makes a nice kick save there with the big pads. Puck's going around behind the net now with Benz passing it up to Aldridge. Aldridge, long pass over to Kavanagh, but it's intercepted by Dong, who comes across the line. He uses control, is in the corner though. And the puck gets stolen back by Kavanagh, who passes over to Aldridge. Aldridge at center, comes across the blue line now. Takes a shot. Oh, and it just misses the net there. Now it's on the close boards here. Harris is fighting for it, passes it back. It's pushed out. Oh, it looks like the kids have some energy right now. Now the puck Bodog has the puck, tries to get past center, but there's just too many people there, and Dong's gonna give it a shot. He makes it down into Dino Nuggies zone. Oh, he gets in really close behind the net now. Comes around.
Two big boys collided, eh? Elliot and Jack.
So Dino Nuggies still pushing hard for a goal. Now here's Gordonier with it again. He's coming down the ice. Looking to get by Smith. I wonder if he's going to knock into him again. No, he's playing it safe, but looks like there was a call on that, maybe? I don't know, who knows. Let's look back at that big hit. I think it was an incidental. It was a big one, though. It looked like knock them both over, but I don't think they have anything against each other. They played on the same line a couple of years ago, and they worked well together, like that one. Smith to Gordonier. And there's Gerd in the background, and here's Gordonier, though. He's got the penalty shot. Comes in, takes a shot. Nice hard one, just misses the net, though. Whew. Now, Gerd takes advantage of this. He's down the ice already. Makes some moves, but Taylor's stick gets in his way, and Patry has it down low there. But it's pushed way back down in the Dino Nuggies. Now let's look back at this. Nice hard shot. Just misses the net, though. Now here comes Smith with it. He's coming back down quickly. Goes around Bodog, gets in behind the net. Loses control of it there, and now it's in the corner. Ward's fighting for it with Taylor. Taylor knocks it out, though. And here comes Team Giguere. There's Giguere with it, looking for somebody to pass it to. Kind of fans on that, and Orr takes advantage, but can't keep it in deep. Because Taylor has it now, and he's coming back down the ice. Trying to get around Gerd. He throws it out front, and there was somebody there, but didn't quite hit his stick. Now, here comes Aldridge with it. It's a 2-on-1 here. Aldridge and Orr. And Aldridge shoots. Grabbed by Fleming. He's got that great glove. He's always catching stuff. I wouldn't want to be a player shooting against him. I know that. Now, here comes Giguere back the other way. Takes a big shot, but it's over the net. Benz is going to come up with it behind his own net. Passes to Aldridge. He backhands it, tries to hit Orr, but again, Dong's there. Stealing the puck. So they're going to try again. Now Benz is kind of come out of his zone. There's a lot of room here, 4-on-4, and he's coming in. Bodog's bothering him though. Bodog almost steals the puck from him. Now he has it. Tries the long pass, but it hits Harris instead. Now the puck's in neutral zone. Let's see what the Dino Nuggies can do with it. They get the zone. They're down in Team Giguere area. They lose possession, but yep. Now it's out. Now Team Giguere's coming down the ice. Donahue with it. Takes a shot. Snagged by Koss. Let's look back. Aldridge with a nice shot, but a big glove save by Fleming. And the other way, Donahue with a shot. And Koss with the big glove save. So again, the goalies making some great saves today. Now here comes Aldridge with it again. Has it along the far boards. Now throws it out front, but nobody's there. Thomas tries to get it out, but Harris is right on him. And they do eventually get it out. Now Benz has it in his own area, in his own zone. And it's McNeil with it in his own zone. Kind of going back and forth here. Yeah. Here comes Dawson with it. Dawson in deep. Tries to pass it out front, I think, but it kind of went behind the net into the corner. War with a flick pass. Kavanagh, who passes back to Smith. Smith, long pass to Orr, hits his stick. And we're going to start again. Here's McNeil with it. Bounces it off the backboards, and now Bodog has it. Bodog making his way down the ice. Passes over to Giguere. Giguere tries to go around Smith. Passes out front to Bodog, right in front, but nice block there by Gerd, who takes advantage of this bounce, and he's down the ice. Coming in. He has it in deep. Taylor kind of steals it from him, passes off the boards to Giguere. Now Giguere's coming back. Gerd hustling back, stops him before he can get into their zone. But here comes Dong with it. Now it's flung out front, and Taylor has it. Stopped at the line. Now it's behind the net. Gerd drops it back again, and Smith's gonna have it. He passes it down the boards. Now it's going to go all the way down the ice. So let's look back at this block by Gerd. He's playing goalie there. Just great defensive play. Now looking down the other end. Harris has it to win deep. Hamilton almost had a punt. Now it's right out front. Kavanagh had Hamilton had a stick on it, but now it's in the corner. Now behind the net. Dawson pushes it down the boards. Tried to get it out, and he does. Oh, and Giguere has it, and he's got a kind of a break here. But a hustle back by Harris stops that. Now it's back in the neutral zone. With Giguere trying to go around a few people again. He's in deep now. Gets a shot. Oh, and it's pushed aside by Koss. Now Kavanagh with it. He passes it over. It ends. He's making his way down. He's trying to get in close, but hit out of his stick, but he's still fighting for it down there. But Taylor does come up with it. So Taylor has it. Passes back to Dong. With the whole ice ahead of him. He comes across center. Now across the blue line. Still has it. Passes over. But the puck's now loose. And here come the Dino Nuggies. There's a shot there by Benz. But a nice save by Fleming, and the rebound is picked up by Team Giguere, and they're coming back down the ice with it. Here comes Dawson with a shot. Just misses the net there. And Team Giguere's keeping it in deep. Keeping it in the zone. Gerd has it. Gerd hits Patry, who bangs it down the ice. Now here comes McNeil in again. McNeil back and forth, but gets the puck hit away from him. Now it's Donahue in the slot again, takes another shot. And Koss doesn't know where it is. Let's see that. Shot, and Koss looking around for it. He's not sure, but he made the save. Now the Dino Nuggies coming back. Here comes Smith with it. Takes a slap shot. Just misses the net though. Now it's down in the near corner. Gerd stops at the line. He takes a shot. Just misses. Now Aldridge is going to get it. Aldridge shoots. It's blocked. Gordonier hits Patry in the helmet. It bounces over to Smith. He comes in. And Smith gets a backhand, and it's saved by Fleming. Now Patry right in the front gets a backhander there. Now it's Aldridge in the corner with it. They're pressing hard here. He passes it out to Patry right in the slot. He passes back to Smith, over to Gerd. Gerd winds up, howitzer! Oh, and it's just blocked by a stick. Now it's going to be Patry in the corner again. He passes back to the point. Smith, over to Gerd again. What's Gerd going to do? Winds up, shoots, and oh, somebody almost kicked it in their own net. Now it's Patry again. Tries to hit Gerd, but it's intercepted by Taylor. And Taylor comes down the ice. Here comes Taylor with a shot. Flings it over the net. Now he's going to get his own rebound. And it's right in close. Oh, look at all these shots. We had one by Smith, just misses. Then Gerdsey, the big slapper, just misses. They're just throwing everything at the net. Smith with a backhand. Nice save there by Fleming. And then Patry with another backhand. Nice save by Fleming. Then Gerd with another slapper. Let's see, it hits a stick here. Gordonier's stick, and then he tries it again. And this is where it almost goes in. Yeah, McNeil almost hit it into his own net. Whoa, that was a barrage of shots, wasn't it? Yeah, they're looking to score, aren't they? And here comes Gerd again down the ice. He's behind the net with it now. Loses control of it and gets out of the zone. He's going to dump it down. Tries to hit Orr, but now it's going back the other way. Here's Giguere with it. He's in close. But Koss blocks anything there. Right on the side of the net. Now it's a pass up to Orr. Now it's Orr racing in there. But he loses it in Giguere's. Heads back the other way. Harris knocks the puck away from him. Now it's Dong with it. Oh, Dong tries to make a few moves, but puck's hit into the corner. Now it's right out front to Giguere. Another block there. Now they're coming back down the ice. Here comes Benz. He's in the corner with it. Oh, and he gets bumped from behind. No call on the play, though. They're still playing. Harris has it. Throws it out front. There's a few players there, but it trickles off into the corner, and Bodog comes up with it and shoots it down the ice. So yeah, look at this. Koss right in the way. Look at him just blocking that whole side of the net. Giguere didn't have much to shoot on. Gave it a try, though. Now, here comes Harris down the other way. Dong hits the puck into the corner. Now there's a whistle. Oh no. No, yeah, now Giguere, Team Giguere's got it. They're coming down the ice. And Koss tries to get in the play there, or trying to push the puck out. Now Harris with it. Harris bounces it off, tries to get this over to Benz, but Bodog's there to stop it. Now Harris with it again. Harris behind his own net. Goes around. And they get it out of the zone. Oh, and Harris hit it out of the stick of Dong, and then he lost his stick, so he couldn't make it very far. But it's back here with Benz in his own zone. He's coming down the ice, though. He comes in, tries to go around Bodog. It's in close, though, right by the net. Puck's flung away, though. Gerds gets there, stops it, but Dong comes up with it. He's skating his way down the ice. Oh, passes it right to Gerd. Don't think he was aiming for him, but Gerd will take that and go right back down, and he's coming in on Fleming. Oh, he just loses control at the last moment. He still has it. He's going to try again. He comes in close, gets a shot. But Fleming is blocking most of the net. There's a long pass. Just out of the reach of Giguere. So it's going to be a Dino Nuggies puck, and Murph Smith's going to have it. He's going to come down past center, across the blue line, and he's going to go behind the net. He's looking back to Gerd, who winds up with big slap. Passes over to Patry, who gets a good shot. And Kavanagh passes back to him, and now it's back to Smith, over to Gerd. They're going to do this again. Here comes the cannon, and just misses the net. Well, let's see if they'll do it again. Over to Smith, back to Gerd. He's going to try and go back to Smith. Smith winds up, takes a shot. Oh, it is right in front there. Now here's Kavanagh with it. He gets a shot. Oh, and I just noticed this. The big boomer by Smith's going to hit Kavanagh right in the leg. Ouch. Hopefully it hit some padding there. He looks to be okay because he got a shot off right after that. A good chance there. But unfortunately, Fleming was in the way. So there's been a lot of nice big slap shots from the point, hasn't there? Well, here now the other way. Team Giguere is looking to get a few shots on. They pass it back to the point, and there's going to be another slapper by Gordonier, and there's looks like a rebound, but now Gerd with it loses control. Let's look back at this big shot by Gordonier. Guess he didn't want to be left out of the slap shot party. Decided to take one of his own. Alright, it's Dino Nuggies puck, and Smith's coming down with it. He's in front, goes back. Oh, yeah, just lost control at the last moment, or probably would have had that backhand shot. Now it's Donahue coming down the ice, trying to get around Gerd. It's on the far side there, and the puck, Gerd has the puck now. It's going to head back the other way. Passes over. Patry's going to come in. He's got a little room. Takes a shot. Nice high one. It flies into the corner. Kavanagh's fighting for it down there. Now Harris tries to keep it in. He has it. Now he's got control of it. He's got pretty good control of it. A nice pass back to Kavanagh, who's got a nice shot, and oh, it's gloved by Fleming. Like I was saying, that glove by Fleming is red hot tonight. Now Gordonier coming back the other way. Gordonier trying to go around Aldridge. He's got it, and he's got pretty good control there. Passes out front, nobody there. Kavanagh's going to come up with it on the far side, and he pushes it out. Now McNeil pushes back to Thomas. Gets knocked over there by Harris. And Harris trying to make his way down the ice, but too many sticks, too many legs in the way. Kavanagh just decides to dump it in. Now, McNeil's coming back with it. Now McNeil across the blue line. Goes around Harris. Comes in close, and oh! Flies right over Koss. They look to be okay, but oh, back the other way is coming Benz. Benz goes around Gordonier. Comes in close. Yeah! Goes top Kornski. There's a nice goal there. So it's getting kind of physical out there. First the bump up by Harris, and then McNeil tries to run over Koss, but in the end it leads to this. Nice shot, right just over the shoulder of Fleming by Benz. Wow. This is quite the game so far. They're still going though. Still got a few minutes. Now it's going to be Giguere with it. Giguere starting the rush. Tries to break into the zone. Takes a shot. Stopped by Koss. Hands it out to Benz. Now the Dino Nuggies are going to go back the other way. Looks like they got a... Oh, a nice high shot. Another glove by Fleming. Yeah, I think the Dino Nuggies are trying hard to get a goal here. Riding that momentum. Yeah, Hamilton with it, passes back. Falling player there. Another one. Must be a slippery spot out there, a banana peel or something lying on the ice. Now Taylor in close with it. He's behind the net. Passes back. Oh, big slap shot there by Bodog. Nice high one, just misses though. What's a lot of slap shots this game. This is great, I love the slapper. Now Team Giguere pushing hard. Giguere with it. Passes out and another slap shot by Taylor. Look at this one. Nice one in close. Almost beat Koss there. Headed in the net, but made a nice save. Oh, and there's a knockdown by Orr, and it looks like they've called a penalty here. So Orr is going to get a penalty shot. I'm not sure. We might look back on that. Might see if he just tripped over the line or somebody hit him, but either way, refs made a call. We're gonna go with it. So it's Orr. He's had some success with other penalty shots. Comes in on Fleming, goes around, and oh, he just hit the post. Oh, you gotta hate that sound when you're the shooting. Ding. Oh. Alright. So we're getting near the end of the game here. I think Team Giguere is gonna put it all out there and try and score something. But, no, I don't think the Dino Nuggies are gonna give it up easy, so let's see what happens here. Ward's coming across the line again. He winds up and takes a slap shot, and it's hit aside by Fleming. Patrick's gonna get it in the corner. He throws it out front. Nor's all alone and takes a shot, and oh, a stick gets in there just in time, and it flings up. And that'll end the game. Dino Nuggies on the victory side this time, so they're out of their slump. They win 4-0. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.